shopping. I use them.
So what are our categories here?
Effort.
That's kind of intensity, though.
Then go intensity.
All right, intensities.
Focus.
We'll start with this. Let's go with attitude.
Yeah, but that's a positivity / attitude can be that. I think that's the final and most important category is actually the attitude.
Okay,
So I think that's most important of it all.
Execution. Focus. You could say intensity because I think execution and intensity are maybe a little bit different.
They are.
Yeah. Positivity, if that was said.
Yeah, well, that could be into
Coachability.
Chad, if you have suggestions here, drop it in chat.
I say form, but that's execution.
Yeah. Readability.
Readability, effort.
I think we should get it down to a few categories because if we have 10, it was too many.
We need 4 core categories. That's it. So let's go with
Effort and the positivity /
we'll go with intensity and execution is 2 different things. Okay, intensity and execution.
execution is closer to form,
Yes, exactly.
and intensity is how hard you go.
So we'll do intensity, and because we don't need to people wake this, people talk this, we'll go form.
Yeah.
Then we'll go with let's go with adherence. So like, how well are they following their diets?
Can you use fucking normal English words?
That is the
Norwegian?
only
No,
word.
adherence
That's
is a
the
very
only
normal
word.
English word.
That's the
not
only
like
word.
you
I don't
pulled it out
even
of
know
the
what another
dictionary.
word would be for
I've
adherence.
never heard anyone
Did
use
they stick to that shit?
Yeah, like now it's either
Okay.
sentence or adherence.
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 Did they adhere?
Okay, I didn't.
This is what happens when you are raised with pretentious fucking academic family, and they give you this diction that every time you use it, people are like, "Please shut the fuck up." Like, no, this is a normal thing I'm explaining. I promise. What do we have? Let's go with
They say discipline.
discipline.
Isn't that
That's a
pretty
bit
close to-
hard to.
Hey, real quick. I just want to say I love you guys so much. Like, you guys are such good coaches. Like, I appreciate everything you guys are doing. And, like, I don't know. I just, I'm not supposed to pay you guys, but, like, dude, both of you guys deserve it and so much more. And, like, anything you want, I'll take care of your kids. Anything, you just say the word.
That's not how you tip.
You don't want that? All right, here you go, Knut. That's for you. Hey, I love you guys. You guys are amazing.
I don't think you get it.
He was trying to get you to put it in his clothing.
Oh, shit.
I don't think you get it.
Sorry.
Thank
you. I love you.
That's what I knew. Come here, baby.
I love you. Yeah.
Better give it to me instead. I'm just accepting.
No, I needed both of these dollars. This is. Thank you. All right, so wealth. That's the other category. How
True.
wealthy are they? Fuck, man. All right, intensity, form, adherence.
The more wealthy they are, the higher they get up on the list.
Attitude.
Attitude, yes.
How many times did they host Knut? Total hosts. This.
Well, that was always Nick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So Nick gets all the
This
points.
is a way to get Nick a boost.
And it's minus points on this skip because since I have hosted him.
Yeah.
Okay, so intensity, form, adherence. So this is what I think. We'll do. What's our last point?
What's the attitude?
Positivity, attitude, yeah. Should we go with a general speaking volume?
No. With that, this is enough. It's fucking 4 points.
Okay.
Categories for
Let's
each.
Bring this down. Bring this down. Dude, I've not made. God, this is.
This is more than good enough.
Okay. This is an abomination. Let's do this.
And we rate them up to 10.
Miskiff intensity, what would you say?
As good as you can expect someone.
Okay. So, 10?
Except the day after leg day, it was 10.
Okay, so
So,
then what, 9? Is it a true perfect? I will say that my observation of Miskiff is a near true perfect.
It's close that it gets. But I feel like we can't give too many of them just 10 out of 10.
Let's go with a 9 on this, because that is as close to perfect as we can give while still allowing him to improve upon it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's applies to Miskiff.
Arab?
6.
What about, okay, can we take into consideration that he trained with injury? in 2 injuries: a shattered pinky and a, I think, torn hamstring.
Nah. It's a 6.
Pussy. All right, Sven.
2.
Can you explain?
He hasn't done shit. And he's walking away, standing on his phone, using way too much time, not pushing himself in the set to the extent I've tried him to do.
He seems like a man with conviction, all right? He knows what his body can do right now, so he thinks. But you
It's
still have
a
to, you
2.
have to break him in. You got to break him in, all right?
But
I
it's
get
still
it.
the effort level is 2, even
That's fair.
compared to the others.
I can't save it with judicial language here.
I will not
Judicious.
sugarcoat anything here.
So, what about Sear?
A bit lower than Miskiff, but close to.
Let's go with
so
an 8.
giving an 8.
All right. So, Lakari's intensity is like an 11. Lakari will continue to attack a weight until I tell him to stop, even if it's not moving. It's like he's in a blind blood rage. I've never seen anyone like this. It's
No.
I can't give him an 11, but I'm positive that if I didn't stop him, he would break a machine. Like if he gets
I
strong,
have
the
seen
gym
it.
is a problem. Like we have to warn the owners that they should. He needs to be kept elsewhere. So we're gonna go with a 10 right now. I don't think he could be better. I feel confident about this.
Yeah.
Okay. When it comes to our sweet Rick, honestly, he's like way stronger than he thinks he is, and that has ruined his intensity. Because he'll do a lift in a way that is so like quarter effort and be like, no, I think that was good. I think that was a good weight. And I'm like, I think you could do like 100 more pounds, Rich. Like,
I agree with you from what I've seen.
freakishly strong. So I'm gonna give him a 6. I'm gonna put him at E-Rob. That doesn't mean, however, his enthusiasm is high, but his intensity
we're
is low,
not
right?
judging anyone, I think, but how hard they go in the sets there, that's the only thing we're doing.
I think Tectone is my seer. Tectone is my seer. I think if I pushed him, I feel different with him because he's so big that sometimes there's certain form things that just can't be corrected in real time, so I can't push him as hard as I can, like Lakari or
without
even Nick.
risking some injury.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He needs more stability than the others. So I'm going to put him at an. I'm going to give him an 8.5. I'm giving him a 0.5 there because he's pretty much a 9. Like he's perfect with his intensity. Like if I push him to it, he'll do it. But I have to stop him. And then Nick is actually. I think that I would be too generous to get him past a 7.
Yeah.
But I do think that he could be in like a 6, 6.5 range because he started slow but has actively learned to push himself to his failure point, and he's doing it reliably every set now. Like within the realm of what his body is capable of, it's actually been one of the single most impressive transformations of like someone's capacity to lift a weight. So I'm going to go 6.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
4. When it comes to Miskiff, when I tell him what to do, he does it close to perfect. But he has that when he does the lift off, let's say bent, it can be an enemy. He just takes the bar and takes it down.
Yes.
He doesn't, and he does this in every exercise. I've tried to tell him, you need to just stabilize and then do. But the second rep has a good form every time.
Yes.
First rep is always like this, throwing himself
he's
into it.
ready to destroy the weight.
Yeah.
It's that 9 intensity. Guys, you're going to see a lot of this. Sometimes the person with the highest intensity is probably going to get some points deducted on form right now because they are new to the movements.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to combine proper form with the intensity
Full
required
intensity.
to initiate muscular hypertrophy without
Correct.
that.
So I would say
What's the verdict?
it's around 7 somewhere because he does the form correct when he has started, but he needs to improve some.
Okay, so let's go with 7 for now, but it's looking optimistic, right? So
It
that's,
can be, but it should improve. And this isn't a scale for Mr. Olympia competitors. This is a scale for new people in the
This
gym
is
as
a scale
well.
for Twitch streamers who have
Yeah.
been inert for like a decade,
Yeah.
right? And so what about E-Rob here? What do we have?
He has problem getting contact with the muscles, and he always drops the weight down on the negative, even though I have to tell him every single set. I have to tell him, control it on the negatives, control the weight, because he just lifts and bam, lifts and bam.
I feel like this is the first time he's lifted weights since like some kind of like entirely unqualified high school football coach was telling him what to do.
True.
I'm willing to bet that at one point he was told that's perfect,
Yeah.
and so he's learning again right now. Because
So
everyone has had that football coach. It's like, do it harder, Big Dan. And it's maybe this is a uniquely American thing, but yes,
I'm not sure
think it's
how
fair.
far down I should pull him for that, but I would give him 4 or 5.
4 or 5. Okay,
Say,
let's go 4.5 on that.
Yeah.
We're going 4 or 5. You cannot be here for this. You
sorry.
cannot be here for this. You are spying on a sacred process.
my bad. Okay.
But good job on doing your cardio.
Yeah, okay, I got you. I didn't mean to intrude.
Shit, dude.
this
This
is
is
a
why.
man
This is
that-
why his intensity is at 10.
Look, yeah,
A
that's what I was
berserker.
about to
Look
say.
at this.
This is intensity 10.
This is him and everything he does.
I'm going back in.
He his way into the sun here. Look at
Yes.
this.
Okay.
Beautiful. That's what I like.
Espan, he has a bit of the same as you explained, I think, from the football coach. He throws the weights. And he doesn't want to not throw them.
Dude, I had a football coach in high school that had us kneel beside the bench like we were at an altar. And we would have to bang our heads as hard as we could as we counted the rep for the person lifting. It is.
I think we
Yes.
need to go. I
You're
think
serious?
Yes.
He's trying to pre-concuss you?
Yes.
I think we need to go a bit faster.
Let's
I
go.
was saying
Stand
he's
by.
better than Hero, but he listens when I tell him.
6.
So I will give him a 6.
Yes. Sear.
Sear,
Yes.
he's doing it pretty well. He's the least flexible of them.
Really?
Absolutely.
Dude, it's so bendy.
So does anyone want some money or some food or a GTR?
Sit down there. So we can always talk
Attitude 10.
about- Attitude for the coaches. Absolutely
I'm very for it.
11 out of 10. No, but that's the only thing. He does exactly what I tell him to do. He controls it. He does it.
But he starts me, dude.
I would say I 8.
8?
Wait, I'm heading out.
All right, beautiful.
Good shit today.
What
Heading out.
you got in your day,
Yeah.
okay?
I gotta drive 3 hours. We're at an anime convention. See y'all there, chat. And chat, y'all were great today. Yeah. But yeah, I'm leaving tonight, going all Saturday, coming back Saturday night. I will not miss a day. So I will still be here for Sunday. Yeah.
That's the attitude we like.
I'm not missing shit.
That's a point.
Yeah.
That's the point to the attitude. To the story.
Yeah, so thank you all for today. And I'll see y'all next time.
So well.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, Mike's heading up too.
Okay.
Intensity 9. No goodbye. You know what? We did shun him. We did say that this was a sacred process. Okay. Next one. Nice one. The day shirt. All right. Lakari. That's for me.
that's
Shit.
for you. I haven't seen this one.
Look, the form is like a 2. Like
That's
he is
generous.
he is improved. No, he was a 1. He's improved to a 2 because he's been listening the last like day and a half. But this is the thing with someone who channels the intensity of the sun into every repetition. I cannot I'm amazed at it, but it is also haunting. And every time he touches a weight, I fear for him and the equipment. So I can only give him a 2. But he is remarkably coachable, and he has been improving every day. So while the form is off, the intensity's there.
I think we can put Espan to 3 instead.
Oh my God! Wait. Oh, on intensity?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were knocking
on
down
the
3
2,
form
the
points.
2. I'm bumping him up to 3. I think that's good.
Cool. So for honestly, Rich is like kind of a 6 right now across the board. Like he was really good with his. There are certain things that he connects really well to, but he's learning how to move his entire upper body for the first time, maybe ever. He only knows how to row and play MMOs, and it's still beautiful. But I do think he needs a lot of coaching on how to connect with his upper body. So I'm going to give him maybe a 5 or a 6 on that. The only reason I want to give him a 6 is because his form is actually pretty decent on legs. So let's go 5. I think there's room to grow. All right, so Tectone. Tectone's form is probably I'll put him at 5.5.
Yeah.
Because I think that he takes to coaching a little quicker than Rick does. Like with Rich, he'll listen, but it takes a couple more sets for him to really use it.
Yeah.
Tectone will do it immediately as I say it, which is really great. And then Nick's form is actually probably closer to. He might be one of the best formed. I'm gonna give him like a 7 on form because where he ensures that he feels it before he pushes himself, which is bad for intensity but great for general progression.
I think I can compare him and Miskiff on form.
Yes, that's 7 and 7.
But I think Miskiff with 9 and 7
Very high,
9,
very high performer.
really high.
But then you got to remember, this is exactly like an 8 and 8. Where Sear lost a little in intensity, he made up in form. They're neck and neck, so this is where the cream is going to rise, guys.
Yeah.
Adherence. So this is a bit speculative because we're not there forcing them to eat their food. But we can take this by inquiry, how much they're asking us questions about it, if it seems like they're eating their food. What do you think about Miskif's adherence?
I think he is doing it 100%. He said, I have gotten people to make my food.
Yes.
The only thing he should improve on is his sleep.
Okay, and that's a part of adherence, though, you know?
The food, he has sorted it out. He has someone hired, I don't know, to make all the meals, and that's what he's eating.
So, adherence then, let's put his adherence at 9 or 10. What do you think? And chat,
9.
Chat, I know that they express things to you. I know that they whisper their darkest secrets in your ear and that you know what we don't know. If we are missing something and someone is actively throwing it all away, you got to let us know, all right? Because this is speculative. So let's go with a 9 here for Miz.
Yeah.
Okay, 9. E-Rob, adherence.
He was cooking himself. He cooks all his own food. He was standing on the kitchen. We came there. He had lined up meats that he has made. He was cooking rice.
And he's like, is this good? Did I do good?
He was doing broccoli that he had heated up. I have nothing to complain
I
about.
feel like a proud father
Yeah.
every time I see him cooking. Like he is doing it himself. He's getting the most authentic bodybuilding experience.
Yeah.
And he messages me all the time about whether or not he can weigh this dry, like he did it with the cream of rice.
Yeah.
Is this exactly what I need? It doesn't feel like it's enough. I weighed this cooked, and it's like, no, he's great. I almost want to put him at a 9.5.
I agree. I have nothing to complain about, actually. The only thing that could have been better is we just read the list himself and done.
Yes.
That's the marker for perfect.
I have no idea if Asfand has even opened
I
the
just
diet.
set the line because we don't know.
What's the thing for unknown? What do you do?
Just you dash it,
Okay.
or you just do NA.
Yeah, okay. Sear adherence.
I think he cooked meals on stream the first time. He has been buying the supplements. He now has someone that makes the food. And I think he eats it all from what I know.
Okay. Yep.
I can't.
I know. So he has the same person cooking meals as Miskif.
Yeah.
He has messaged me multiple times about weighing food, what to get, what he can eat based on. So he wanted to, even before he was able to really make sense of it and get the cooking down, execute appropriately. However, I don't think he's been to the degree of adherence that Miskif has.
No.
Only because he is much more new to dieting than Miskif. Miskif has been eating nothing but chicken for like a year now.
Yeah.
You know.
But he hasn't cheated.
I don't think he's cheated, but I think he might have cheated insofar that he could have missed a meal. That's more of what I think
But
might have
Miskif
happened.
might have missed the meal without me knowing as well.
That's true. So do you want to put him on par? Do you want to go with a 9?
I don't see any reasons we can know that he hasn't been the same.
Chad, are we missing something? Has he cheated? Okay, here's one thing I do know. Oh, he did eat the fucking Firehouse sub. But are we holding his contractual
That's minus
obligation
1
against him?
point.
-1, so 8.
8.
He's 8 on the... Okay. And that's just to say also, it's not reasonable to expect him to not do it, but if you were competing for Mr. Olympia,
Then you wouldn't.
yeah, you're throwing you are pretending to eat it, you are spitting it out. But I've literally shot bodybuilders spit out food between takes because they can't swallow it in prep. They've done it. So, you know, it could have been done. Lakari, adherence,
Hasn't his girlfriend been making the
I
food
believe
down
so.
there? They have been doing it 100%. That's
he
fine.
told me, however, that he's like, I wasn't hungry, so I didn't eat today. And I was like, well, no, you have to still
down.
eat.
That's minus
Yep.
points.
I'm going to put him beneath Sear because I know he was like, oh, so I'm supposed to eat food even if I'm not hungry?
Yes.
Yes. But I feel like I'm going to get fat. No, you won't. You're going to be fine. So
Not if you eat the food you're supposed to eat.
However, he continues to ask me questions, so I'm going to go 7.5. Yeah, because I know that he has all the food prepared appropriately. He's been to all the grocery store runs we've done. He's put together a supplement list. I just know that there was a period where he wasn't eating meals because he wasn't hungry, and you have to eat the meal.
Yep.
For Rich ate the sub. Sometimes he'll be like, okay, so I just had like steak and eggs. Is that okay? And I'm like, no, you
That's
can't.
a 5 at least.
And
that's a
like
5.
I don't know. He's like, so what I've had today so far is we made steak, and then I had a scoop of almond butter. I'm like, okay, so that was not the meal plan at all. But he always asks me what he should eat, and because of that, I'm going to put him at a 5 again here.
Yeah, because
He's always asking. Like he arrived at his home. He arrived from his flight and like was asking me what he could eat now that he'd landed, what was quick and easy. He's trying. So actually 5.5. 5.5. Tectone, I have no reason to believe Tectone has not done everything appropriately. He's losing weight. I know he was like edging himself with a Snickers bar ice cream the other day on
But
stream,
I saw the clip.
but he's just edging.
Now he opened it up. He's pretended, and no fucking way, dude.
Dude, I would
No
never
way.
do that. I'm so committed. So that's if he's only edging.
No,
I mean,
he
come on.
didn't even touch his mouth. I saw the clip.
Edging's a part of the protocol, man. All right, here we go. So let's go 8 with him because I know that he was very confused. I know that he had full like sweetened almond milk at some point because he didn't realize he couldn't use that. But I don't know if he did that actually. All I know is that he's had enough confusion to where I'm certain he's fucked up. You know. But other than that,
I've seen him making food in the morning. Done the meal prepping on stream. Him and Malena mostly here.
Nick, you're talking about now?
Yeah.
Okay. I think Nick is going to be. I don't think he's cheated.
No.
Grilled chicken sandwich with bacon.
That's fucking right. He started off with a cheat. I'm gonna actually put him at a 7 though because he would be like okay. I put him at maybe a 6. Let's put him at a 6.5 on this. I don't feel like I can. I don't feel in good faith like that's good. I can't boost him even though I believe in his forward progress. Like his trajectory is strong.
Yeah, but this is from now. This
Yes,
isn't for
exactly.
the next week.
Exactly.
This is up till now.
But he did start cooking food. I'm impressed with it. And I think he's been consistent other than the time he... fuck it. I got to give him a 5.
Yeah.
He bold-faced me a chicken sandwich with bacon. But he has not done it since, and I believe in Nick.
Yeah.
Wholly and fully. I like Nick. I believe in him so much. I don't... But, okay. All right. Attitude. Ms. Kip.
He has never said anything but let's go. He has been tired. He has pushed himself, but he has been. When I could see that he was really tired, he didn't complain a single word.
He's a fucking 10.
That is a 10. But I would say more of them has 10.
Yes, I would say so
I would
too.
say-
I think that's the saving grace is that while all of them are adapting to an entirely dissonant, foreign, and uncomfortable way of living,
Yeah.
they have done it with a truly dizzying amount of enthusiasm. I have been nothing but in awe.
I saw one sentence in chat, even puked. Yeah.
I've been in awe. By the way, puking doesn't mean you have a good attitude.
No, but it
or-
means that
but-
your intensity, even though it's hard.
What was good was that he didn't just puke, he came back because he wanted to finish,
Yeah.
you know? Puking doesn't mean you're doing a good thing, but it also means that when you can overcome those obstacles to continue to progress, that's a fucking amazing thing.
Yeah.
What about E-Rob?
I would say almost the same. Maybe a 9.
I think a 9 is fair, because he was a little late a couple times, and
Yeah,
But
it's
nothing
a bit
outside of
lower
this.
than Miskiff. A bit lower.
but I feel like he's also just a little more like solemn. He's just kind of more to himself about how he's feeling. So
Might be true.
even still, I think a 9's fair.
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad. That's fair.
I don't know because he hasn't been here much.
We're gonna give him an NA again, or should we? He seems excited,
He seems happy. He's talking positive,
but we don't know.
but he isn't.
All right, here. We're gonna get a dash there.
Yeah.
All we know so far is intensity and form for S fan. We don't know how he's going beyond that. That's all right. Sear,
10.
10, easy.
I can't say anything.
No, he's assumed
Maybe
the role.
10 on Europe as well. It's close to the. I don't know.
He's assumed the role of apex predator.
Yeah.
Holy, he's ready. He's committed to the
Yeah, I'll
art.
tell him. Yeah, corporate says y'all are taking way too fucking long, so we might want to. It's not me saying it, right? It's not me.
Corporate?
It's corporate. So you know.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, I told him.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we'll be okay. We'll be okay.
Lakari's attitude is an easy 10, and that's
do it
just going
fast.
with his intensity here. Rich Campbell, easy 10. Easy 10 on attitude.
9.5. That dude stares at
9.5.
Twitch chat way too much.
I don't even
And he's
know,
not there
'cause
today.
He's
Yeah.
asked me so many questions about fitness and why we do things the way we do that is a 10 to me. He's been the most curious, or at least among the most curious of anyone. He wants to know the minutia, and I like talking about it, chat. Wake talks. So yes, I'm giving him a 10. That's for me. Tectone is an easy 10. And frankly, Nick started slow. I would have put him at a 7 on day one. No, I probably would have put him at like a 5 on day one. I put him at an easy 9.5 right now.
Okay.
Easy. Especially knowing how much he really does want to develop. So 9.5 on attitude.
Yeah.
That's him. You happy, corporate? You happy?
It's done. Should I bring it?
Yeah, you gotta go grade them. You deliver their grades.
Scorecard?
Do we have scores? Truth.
All right, wait to line up here. I don't know.
Yep.
All right, everyone line up.
What are we doing this?
Hey, corporate didn't affect my score, right? That wasn't me. That was corporate.
You was done already.
Okay, good. Because that's just good business. That's just good.
Let's see.
I mean, the attitude of not believing in the process. You know,
Let's line up.
maybe could have.
Of course.
All right, everyone line up.
So we're gonna go first Mizkif, then E-Rob, then Esfand, then Sear, Kari, Rich Campbell in his absence, Tectone, and Nick. All right.
Okay.
Would you like to go with yours first?
Who rated us?
Collective.
We did it together. Even the cameraman was with us because he has seen it all.
Fuck. All right.
So, intensity, Miskiv, 9. Form, 7. Adherence, 9. Attitude, 10 out of 10.
Let's go, Missy.
Sorry, I'm too strong now.
Drop your phone.
Thank you, Coach. I appreciate
I'll
that.
put it in my hero. Intensity, 6. Form, 4.5. Adherence, 9.5. Attitude, 9.5.
There you go, Rob.
As
That's why
well,
I get the 9.5. What's that attitude?
intensity,
I'm just not a very...
3. Form, 6. Adherence and attitude, unknown.
Wait, 6? Why 6?
Because it is 6.
Okay. Oh, that's my form. No, my bad.
See you next.
Dude.
Okay, well.
Intensity, 8. Form, 8. Adherence, 8. Attitude, 10.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, baby.
Let's go, baby.
Thank you.
You're up.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Your guys?
Lakari.
Yeah.
Intensity?
Yeah.
10.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Form?
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
Adherence? 7.5.
Okay.
Eat all of your meals.
All right.
Attitude? That's a 10.
Let's go,
Nice.
baby.
Let's go, Whack.
Sounds good.
Proud.
Good shit.
Rich
Tectone.
Campbell. Me, not Rich. You know Rich?
Do you want Rich Campbell? Intensity 6. You got so much more in the tank, baby. You got so much more. Form 5. It takes you like 4 sets to figure it out, but you do figure it out, and it's going to get better. Adherence 5.5. You keep not eating on plan, being like, "Was that okay? Can I eat that?" You can't. Okay. And attitude, that's a 10, baby. You want this, and I'm excited. Techie
Yeah.
at Titan.
Yeah.
Intensity 8.5.
Let's go.
Form
Yep.
5.5.
Okay.
But they're improving.
Yep.
And you want it.
Yep.
You're
I do.
growing.
I do.
Adherence 8.
Thank you.
I only know that because you seemed a little off the first time, but you're on now. You're a machine.
Yep.
Attitude. It's a fucking 10.
Let's go, baby. Thank you, sir.
baby.
Thank you, sir.
Nick.
Okay, before you do me, what is it? What does adherence mean?
Adherence is how well you followed the diet. How well you followed
okay.
everything that I wasn't seeing. It's speculative.
Okay.
Nick, intensity 6.5.
I'll take it.
And it would have gone up. It would have gone up. If I could just do the last 3 days, higher. Form, 7. You actually don't fuck your form. You're pretty good. In fact, you'll compromise intensity for form, and I like that for now. We're going to improve both. Adherence, you ate a fucking chicken sandwich, and very bold-faced about it, but you've been cooking.
There was no proof.
You've been cooking,
Yeah.
and you've been improving, and so I expect next week to be higher. Attitude,
What was my adherence score?
5.
True.
But the sandwich, that could
you
be
have
a
not
lot.
bought a single supplement.
Bacon.
I did. I
Today
have
was your
magnesium.
first supplement purchase.
Oh yeah.
But that's why it's improving. Attitude, Chad. Attitude, 9.5.
I'll take a 9.5.
Who wants it?
I'm telling you,
And I know
next week
it.
for report cards, I want to get 8s across the board. That's my goal. Help me get there. I want to be there. I
We're
want
gonna
to.
go down on
wanna get
on
8s?
intent. I want you to get 9s across
Wait,
the board.
I would say minimum 8.
I have the
minimum
second
8.
best form here.
You do.
You guys are all pussies.
Control will be my middle name next week.
You like really stay on top of me. I want to get those fucking grades up.
I'm already on top.
That's some good ass grading. All
This is actually kind of sick. Like, weekly report cards.
right.
All right, guys.
Wait, so who had the highest grade?
As far as totals are concerned, I think it's a tie between. Actually, nope, that would be Miskiv.
Let's go,
Miskiv
Missy.
with a 1-point win.
Is it in education? Okay, 18, and then it's 28. So that's 35 points out of 40. Who was the other one?
What's a 35 out
Here.
of 40, Chad?
Sear?
Yes.
18.
Yes,
plus
by 1
16.
point.
It's an
Plus
85.
this in education.
Yeah, me and Mike gotta
I
go.
didn't even have to do it in my head, baby.
Big boys, big boys, big boys.
But yeah, NA education didn't do that. It's still bad. Please fix it. All right.
I'm good with that. Let's save this.